Baby, so today I'll be making me some crunch wraps. Now, this is not how Taco Bell make theirs. This is how I make mine, okay? First, I'm going to start off by cooking my ground beef. If you don't like ground beef, use ground turkey. I don't care what you use. Then you're going to add whatever seasonings you want. Then I'm going to go ahead and mix it all together. After I mix it together, then I'm going to add my my taco seasoning, I'm going to mix everything together again. Now, for my tacos, I like to add onions. If you don't want to add onions, don't add onions. I usually like onions and peppers. I did not have peppers, so I'm just only going to add an onion. If you don't want onions, do not add it. Lord, now I'm going to go ahead and build my crunch wrap. For my crunch wrap, I'm going to use the big flour burrito tortilla. Then I'm going to use me some nacho cheese, and then I'm going to use these little hard shell things. If you can't find these little shell things, just use a regular hard shell taco, break it in half, or you can get the corn tortilla and fry it. I wish I would have knew that before I bought these things. First, I'm going to add my nacho cheese, then I'm going to add my meat, then I'm going to add this hard shell thing, then I'm going to add me some sour cream, I'm going to add me some shredded cheese, I'm going to add my lettuce, I'm going to add me a small flour tortilla in the middle, and then I'm going to go ahead and fold that thing up. Fry this bad boy up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add me some oil to the pan. Once I add my oil to the pan, then I'm going to go ahead and throw my crunch wrap in the pan. Then you're going to go ahead and let that thing cook on one side. Once it cook on one side, you're going to flip that bad boy over and let it cook on the other side. And baby, your crunch wrap is done. A 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. Like I always tell you, if you don't want it, I'm telling y'all, I got 10% Mexican in me. I know I do. I know I got it somewhere deep inside me because, baby, I be feeling like Selena in this kitchen. Baby, this is something quick, something easy, something different. You ain't gotta go to Taco Bell, baby. We got Taco Bell at home. Oh, baby, swell.